Good morning, dear children. Welcome back. In today's session, we are going to learn Class 4, Unit 1, Philanthropists of Sangam Age, Part 3. Come, children, let us learn together. Children, before going into today's session, let us have a recap of what we learned in the last two. In the last two sessions, we got an idea about the 7 philanthropists during the Sangam Age. We learnt about King Pagan and King Pari and how they were generous to the nature. We learnt. Children, in this session, we will discuss about the King Adiyamman. Children, Adiyamman was one of the most powerful Velir kings of the Sangam era who ruled the region called the Malanadu, a part of Kongunadu and the great dynasty of Chera. He was a great patron of the poet Avvaiyar. He ruled from the capital Tagadur, present-day Dharmapuri. On the picture you can see Adiyamman as well as Avvaiyar, poet Avvaiyar. Children, there was another philanthropist called Adiyamman. He also ruled a hilly region, Tagadur, in Dharmapuri district. Where did he rule? In the Tagadur, Thagadur. And where is that? It is in Dharmapuri district. One day he was presented with a very rare type of gooseberry. What was he presented with? With a gooseberry, Nellikai. He was told that anyone who ate that rare fruit would be immortal. Immortal. I-M-M-O-R-T-A-L. Immortal. Immortal means to live a long life. Do you know what did he do? So, he was ruling in a hilly region called as the Tagadur, which is there in Dharmapuri district. And he was very, very generous. Always he used to give gifts to those who came to seek his help. And in such occasion, he was presented with a gooseberry. That was very, very rare one. And if you ate that gooseberry, you become immortal. That is, you will not have death. You will live a long, long life. And do you know, children, what did he do with that? He offered that fruit to an old Tamil poetess, Avvaiyar. You know Avvaiyar, isn't it? And he offered it. He offered that rare gooseberry to the old Tamil poetess, Avvaiyar.
The same Avvaiyar, I read about her in my Tamil textbook.
So Geeta is asking her grandpa, is that the same Avvaiyar whom I have learned about in my Tamil textbook? And her grandpa says, yes, that is right. Yes, Geeta. Avvaiyar was shocked and asked Adiyamman why he was offering her the gooseberry. So when she was offered the gooseberry by the king, she was shocked and she asked him, why are you offering your gooseberry to me? She said that he should eat this fruit as he was the chieftain. She said he was a ruler, so it was he who deserved the fruit. Adiyamman told her that there would be more chieftains after him. But there would not be many poets to teach people how to live life better like her. What did he say? He said to Avvaiyar, yes, what you said is correct, Amma, but even if I am dead, there will be more chieftains to rule the country. But there won't be many poets like you who will be able to teach people how to live a better life. So children, can you imagine a powerful chieftain offering such a valuable gift to an old poetess. She was very old, and can you imagine a king offering his valuable gift that he could himself use to an old poetess? This shows how people valued each other in the Sangam age. Don't you agree? So Grandpa is telling how the way Adiamman offered the gooseberry, which will increase his life expectancy, to Avvayar, a poetess who was old, very old, shows how people valued each other during the Sangam age. He is asking, do you think it is right or not? And Geeta is replying,
Yes, Grandpa. We should always value people around us.
Geeta is agreeing to her grandpa. She says, yes, we should always value the people who are around us. Children, try to answer these questions. Question number 1. What did Adiamman receive as a present?
Adiamman received a rare gooseberry as a present.
Right. Question number 2. Who was Avvayar? Who was Avvayar?
Avvayar was an old Tamil poetess.
Very correct. Question number 3. Why did Adiamman give the gooseberry to Avvayar? Why did Adiamman give the gooseberry to Avvayar?
Because there would not be many poets to teach people how to live life better like her.
Now children, a small activity for you. Activity 1. List the things given by these philanthropists. List the things given by these philanthropists. Number 1. Pari. What did Pari give away? Number 2. Pagan. Number 3. Adiamman. You have to write these things given by these philanthropists in your textbook. Children, now we will learn about Valvel Ori. He was a Kongu Tamil chief who ruled over the Kolli hills in Malanadu, a part of Kongunadu region. He is considered as one of the greatest archers the country has ever seen. He was very good in archery, that is with bow and arrow. Let us learn about his generosity. Grandpa is saying to Geeta, let me tell you a story of another chieftain, Valvel Ori, who ruled the hilly region in the Kolli hills of Namakkal district. Where did Valvel Ori live? In the Kolli hills. Where is Kolli hills? In the Namakkal district. Geeta is asking her grandpa, Grandpa,
Does the will in his name mean bow?
she's asking, she has listened to the word will, so she's asking her grandpa, Grandpa, is a will in his name mean bow in Tamil? Oh, Grandpa is saying, how smart you are. Yes, it does. He says very correct. You have judged it correctly. It does say bow. And Val means powerful. And will means bow. Val means powerful. Will means bow. He got his name as he was an expert archer. Expert, E-X-P-E-R-T, expert. Expert is one who is very skilled. Archer, A-R-C-H-E-R. Archer is the one who will use the bow and arrow. And Geeta is asking her grandpa,
Amazing! What did he do for the people?
she wants to know what he did for the people. And grandpa is saying, Ori was not only known for his skill in archery, but also hailed as a kind ruler. Hailed means praised or valued. So he was a good archer as well as a kind ruler. He used to reward bards. Bards, bards. Bard is a poet, usually reciting the epics like long stories and in the form of poems. Musicians, dancers, and other artisans for their skills. So he used to reward bards, musicians, 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 and dancers, 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 as well as other artisans, artisans, artisans. Artisan is a worker in a skilled trade, that is making things by hand, handmade things, a craftsman. So he rewarded all those people very generously.
Grandpa, I like Valvil Ori. What about the other three philanthropists?
Before winding up today's session, let us have a recap of what we learned in this session. In this session, we learned about the kings Adiyaman and Valvil Ori, and we also learned about their generosities. Adiyaman gave away the wild gooseberry, which was supposed to increase his life expectancy, that is, increase his life, to a poet, old Tamil poetess Avvayar, saying that chieftains may come again, but there are people like you who teach people how to live. We are very, very rare. So it is important that you live a longer life than a chieftain like me. And we know about the generosity of Valvil Ori. He was one of the great archers known in our country, and he was very generous in gifting people who were good in their art, like bards, that is poets, musicians, dancers, and other handcraft people who were very good at their skill. Children, in the next session we will learn about the king Nedumudikari.